So we created the channel called as demo, and these data we pushed in the field 1 and field 2 using the browser, using the my laptop browser we have pushed. And how we can do that using a Python. So you should have a Python installed in your system. So I'll already have a Python installed in this, and the ID what I'm using is idle. I'm using this ID idle. Yeah. So I'm going to. It's only like a three or four line code only. How to use the Python to send the data to the cloud. So let me explain. First, you have to import system, and then you have to import URL library, URL lib. So this is a module. This will help you to do a HTTP push URL libraries. And again, one more module you have to import is import URL library URL lib dot request. So this HTTP request, actually, if you want to, HTTP push is nothing but the HTTP request. So with the help of that request, either you can put the data and you can get the data. So actually, to send the URL, so you can say the function, the module, what you have to use is URL lib dot request. Inside this module, there is a module called as URL open. You have to use that. So it's very simple. So whatever the response you are getting, you can say R. You can take it in any variable. Inside this URL open, you have to give the URL name. Inside that, you have to give the URL name. And we know, suppose I want to put the data in field 1. So here I can go to this, I'll copy this code here. So you can go to this API keys, and in that to write the data, we have this. We have this to write the data. And then you can come to the Python. That you paste that. So in the field 1, what data you want to put? To make it very distinct, I'll put 30 here. So now this should be able to put the data 30 in that field 1. So you can say print R. And you can read R also, R dot read. And this you can print. It is saying 8. It means last time we seen 7th data put, now we are putting the 8th data in the channel. If you put one more data, if I put one more data, for example, same command, I'll put it, do it again. So here I'll say make it to 50. So that is done. Now if I say print R dot read, it's saying B9. It means 9th data you are able to push. And in fact, you can see that. You can go to the channel. You can go to the channel, and in the public view, you can view the data. Whatever the data you put using the Python, so you can view. So now you can see the data is 30 and data here is 50. So it has reached. So it's very simple. Even now, if you run the Python code, if I share this URL to you, in your system you can run the Python code, and the data will come to this cloud. and this information is visible for everybody. It's a public. So one person can put the data, and the data is going to be visible for all others. So this makes the IoT application very flexible and powerful. And how to read the data. So last time for reading, we used this API we used. The API, the code we want to read is, yeah, this is the code we want to read. To read the channel, we have used this code and copy this and take it to Python. In this, sorry, in this again execute that code. Again execute this. But in place of URL now, the new URL has to come, because now this is for reading. Sorry. So here there is no space. Okay, let me do another thing. It is URL lib dot request dot URL open string. We have to key in the string here. So once I can read that, I read wrongly. So here, so read this. Read this and use it in the Python. This the string. Inside the string, give the new string. Yeah, now it is neat. Now we do that. And in fact, we have to do that in the. We need a value for that. We have to get it in a variable. So get it in R. Now same thing, you can print R dot read. Now you can see all the data is coming, and you can see here all the entries are given. For example, 30, the data we put last is 30, 50, 39. So all the data are coming. Now we have to do a parsing of the string to get the data actually. So we need some parsing of the string also, so that exactly the data you can read, and then you can use it for your application. So by this manner, using any you need any software which will perform HTTP push. One of the software, open source software, is Python, and using a Python and using a normal desktop environment, how to push the data and how to read the data, we have demonstrated in this. And any software, you can do this in a MATLAB, or you can write your own C program directly. So Java you can use. So anything you can use, but that software should support the HTTP push. And suppose if you are using a Raspberry Pi board, the Raspberry Pi board should have a HTTP push, and the Python code will be a little different in Raspberry Pi board, and that also you can do. So this is how this putting a data in the cloud and reading a data back is becoming very simple using a open source hardware and the open source software like Python. Yeah, thank you.